Hey there, history buffs and fellow procrastinators. Welcome back to Lowe's 5 More About, the show where we dig up fascinating facts and legends you never knew you cared about. Today, we're diving deep into the ancient Mayan Empire. Grab your popcorn, because this ride is about to get bumpy and possibly covered in cacao. Yes, cacao. But we'll get to that sweet, sweet goodness in a bit. Let's kick things off with fact number 1. Alright, let's talk chocolate. Or rather, the bean that started it all, cacao. Now, you know how much we love our chocolate today, but the Mayans? They took their cacao obsession to a whole other level. I'm talking like worshipping cacao as a gift from the gods level. These guys were seriously dedicated to their daily dose of bitter, frothy goodness. Forget coffee, they had their spicy cacao concoctions to kickstart their day. And the best part? They used these magical beans as currency.
1 jade necklace, please. I'll pay you. 3 cacao beans, make it 2, and you've got yourself a deal.
Yup, that was the Mayan way of life. But it wasn't just about the caffeine kick or the unique economic system. Cacao held a sacred place in Mayan culture. They believed it had mystical properties, using it in religious ceremonies to connect with their gods. Okay, picture this. It's 2,000 years ago and you need to travel across the Yucatan Peninsula. No cars, no trains, not even horses. What do? Well, if you were a Mayan, you'd hop on the ancient equivalent of a superhighway, the Sakbiob. These weren't your average dirt roads, my friends. We're talking meticulously crafted pathways made of smooth white limestone, gleaming bright under the scorching sun.
The Mayans built a vast network of these Sakbiob, connecting their cities, temples, and trade routes, spanning hundreds of miles. They were the logistical masterminds of their time, ensuring smooth and efficient transportation of goods and information.
Imagine a messenger, racing along these glowing white roads delivering urgent news from one city to another. Or merchants, their carts laden with exotic goods traveling for miles guided by these shining paths. These roads weren't just practical, they were a testament to the Mayans' architectural prowess and their deep understanding of their environment.
Alright, let's take a peek into a day in the life of your average Mayan. Rise and shine. It's dawn, and the rooster hasn't even finished its first cock-a-doodle-doo. Time to get those hands dirty.
Farming was the name of the game for most Mayans. Corn, beans, squash, they grew it all. After a hard morning's work, it was off to the bustling marketplaces. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors, smells, and sounds as people bartered for everything from food and pottery to jade ornaments and, of course, cacao beans. But it wasn't all work and no play. Evenings were a time for relaxation and entertainment. We're talking intense games of Pocatalk, a ball game played with a heavy rubber ball and more than a few bruises. And let's not forget the elaborate religious rituals and ceremonies that were a central part of Mayan life. For the elite, life was a bit different. Think lavish feasts, intricate ceremonies, and maybe even a bit of political scheming. Hey, even in ancient civilizations, someone had to rule.
Deep in the jungles of Guatemala lies a testament to the Mayans' architectural genius, the lost city of El Mirador. This wasn't just any city, it was a sprawling metropolis, home to towering pyramids, complex water systems, and a whole lot of mystery. Imagine yourself hacking through dense jungle, the air thick with humidity, when suddenly you stumble upon something incredible. A massive pyramid, its white limestone facade peeking through the foliage. The Ladanta Pyramid, standing tall as a testament to a lost civilization.
El Mirador was a marvel of urban planning. They had sophisticated water management systems, intricate stucco masks adorning their buildings, and a thriving population. But then around the 9th century, something happened. The city, once a bustling hub, was mysteriously abandoned. The jungle slowly reclaimed its lost territory, leaving behind a haunting reminder of a glorious past. Rediscovered in the 20th century, El Mirador continues to captivate archaeologists and adventurers alike, its secrets waiting to be unearthed.
All right, let's talk about the Mayan calendar, the one that supposedly predicted the end of the world back in 2012. Spoiler alert, the world didn't end. But that doesn't mean the Mayan calendar isn't totally fascinating. This wasn't your average run-of-the-mill calendar. It was a complex and intricate system, made up of interlocking cycles like the Tzolk'in, the Harb, and the infamous long count.
Imagine a giant cosmic clock with gears turning, cycles ending and beginning, all meticulously tracked by the Mayans. They used their calendar for everything, from agriculture and religious ceremonies to political planning and even figuring out the best days to wage war. The 2012 Doomsday Prophecy? Well, that was just a misinterpretation of the long count cycle. The Mayans never predicted the world would end, they just marked the end of a significant era. Kind of like how we celebrate New Year's Eve, except their year was a bit longer. So there you have it, folks. 5 little-known, mind-blowing facts about the Mayan Empire. They were cacao-loving, road-building, hard-working, city-planning, calendar-making geniuses. The next time you're munching on a chocolate bar, think of the Mayans and their glorious cacao currency. Or when you're stuck in traffic, imagine a glowing white road guiding you home. And most importantly, remember that history is full of surprises and hilarity if you know where to look. Thanks for joining me on Lowe's 5 More About. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on your next dose of fun history facts.